DJ good with it. Turn the shit.
What I learned was outside the dope. You learn the pain. You know what I'm saying? So, like, man, I've been doing that for so long. Like, man, I can't even let you get by. It's really going to your family. It's over here. Over here. So, yeah. I'm going to shoot you because he's really going to shoot you, man. This is what we do. Yeah. Get into it. Yeah. All right, now. I remember. I ain't ashamed of it. No mama, no, I was screaming, beating on the door. All I could hear was a crying, please let her go. Was only 8, wishing I was big enough to do more. Told myself when I am, I'm gonna do so. Before then, mama finally must have had enough. Woke us up, said we need to pack our stuff. If we moving, mom, we gon' need a truck. She told me, son, just get your clothes and that'll be enough. Headed down I-20 to a familiar place. From Funky Town back to Dallas where our family stay. Alicia let us in but barely had space. And it didn't matter long as we were all safe. 5 kids in one bed and half a loaf of bread. Sometimes that's all we had, but we was all fed. Section 8 came through, then we got our own. I was the man of the house, but I wasn't grown. Just me and my mama, my oldest sister Tanika, my youngest sister Tawana, you know. That's all we had. It's funny what I remember walking miles to the bus stop. At dark 30, couldn't have been no more than 5 o'clock. Living in the butter beans before they had gates. And they gave us food stamps before we had plates. Government cheese on them nachos. And the Salvation Army is where we got our clothes. Used to get picked on for wearing Payless. And the shoes always complimented how I dressed. And outcast cause I didn't look like the rest. Mama had more important things to do with a check. Then I started hanging out with grown men at night. My oldest sister had to be in for the street light. I had no choice but to look at what I had in sight. Got a hold to my first pack, somehow it felt right. My second pack, I was getting it how I lived. I was just a child trying to help mama take care of the kids. Went from having everything to having nothing. Wanted to turn what we had into something. Sneaking money in her purse like she never knew. It was very much needed, so it's left to do. I never thought about myself, I did it for the crew. Only by the grace of God that we made it through. This track ain't long enough, so I gotta keep it real. Mama found a good man and we moved to Island Hills. His name was Bill, right behind the circle down the hill. In the Browns, where every night it got real. Bullet came through the wall, I was on the ground. Bird crawling, so the style, you should've heard the sound. If we make it through the night, I know we moving out. Mama made a mistake, she gotta get us out. She apologized with a sincere mouth. After a few more apartments, she put us in the house. Love you, mama. Thank you. Did everything you had to do. Love you. Mama worked at Apple Tree, she had a good job. Easy to listen to, so teaching kids wasn't hard. Owned by a Christian, paid for academy. She loved my mother, so she put her on salary. Plus the house we lived in was in her family. Working at Malone's house, plus it made a man of me. An NBA star is who I planned to be. Told myself I jumped harder than the dudes on TV. Just in the 10th grade, started on varsity. Jumping out the gym, spit down, here to bark at me. A couple of years I graduated, it was 96. Headed to JUCO on a full ride scholarship. And half an hour wait, so I didn't really trip. Just thinking 2 years, how many bells I can flip. Coach got suspicions of the clothes, jewelry, and the phones. Lottie told him it was the money for the student loan. Considered grown, had no choice but to get it on. After practice, headed home, re-up and get it gone. Remember a whole lot of things, never ashamed of it. It was out of my control, they got a name for it. The blueprint was made before my mama gave birth. Was in the plans way before what we know this earth. We all feel, so it ain't about to hurt. way more valuable to him, so I give him what I'm worth. Gotta go through change to be a changed man. If you don't recognize change, you're still the same man. I remember catching mama crying sometime, worried about me, but now all I sing is rhymes.